yo, 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 yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, shit. Blowing stuff up.
Go.
Blowing stuff up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Producer Lounge. We are your hosts, and we are brought to you by Jebediah Lang.
Woo.
Of course, as always, he is our benefactor. Thank you, Jebediah Lang, for allowing us to exist.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. Folks, we're going to talk about music production. That's what this broadcast is all about. We have no guest this week. It's just the Tres
It's an
Amigos.
old school style ep this time.
This is old school style. We are going to be just chilling and chatting and slacking and macking. Just kidding. There's going to be no macking here, guys.
Oh, Mac. We save that for after the pod.
That's right.
Yeah.
We don't need your validation. We do that on our own.
That's right.
So yeah,
We
welcome.
validate each other.
Yes, we validate each other with our Macs, with our Mac attacks. Folks, if you're in the chat room, go ahead and ask questions and throw in some topics if you want us to chat about them. It really helps us move along. Otherwise, we might fall asleep. Just kidding. No birthdays this week, it looks like. So got clear on that one.
I got something we can start off with.
He's got something.
Yeah, I got something. So, give me my camera. Let's go. What's up, guys? No, I've been wanting to make a video, and maybe I'll just clip this, or maybe this will just be a little bit of a brainstorm sesh here. But we've talked about this shit before. Guys, we've made a lot of friends here on the show.
Haven't
And between the three of us, at the very least, we have quite a few bit of skills in and around the audio realm.
we do have collectively basically almost 30 years of music production.
We got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot. And, a lot of people, they be hawking their one-on-ones, Here's what I'm thinking.
What do you think, Dave?
We have us with skills like mixing, mastering, sound design. We know how to make sound panels.
Yes, acoustic paneling. We also know how to make a slew of different genres.
Yeah. We know how to measure a room,
Correct. Pretty basic shit,
It's super easy, guys. You can just do it yourself for sure. No, we had help
tough,
figuring it
actually.
out, and we would be happy to pass that information around. Also, we have a fuck ton of friends, as you've seen on the podcast. So here's what I'm thinking. If you need something that you need help with, you should hit us up. If you're trying to get a hold, maybe you want to do a one-on-one and you don't want to message someone and get lost in their DMs. We can help you get in there.
It's true.
And to be clear, we're actually not trying to make money on this thing. Not right now. If it got to a point where we actually could, then sure, that'd be cool. But everything that we do make on this just goes straight back into the thing. There's plenty of stuff that we would like to do to upgrade the show, add different things, and whatnot. So this is not us trying to use you to make money. This is us saying we know a lot of people, and in a world where everybody's trying to pit you against each other, we're trying to bring everybody together. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
It's pretty nice of you, Dave. It's pretty kind of you. Pretty generous.
I also don't want to make a fucking landing page and a funnel and a fucking blah, blah, blah. Like, hit us up on Instagram, hit us up on Discord.
Yep.
Always400.com. You can find ways to get a hold of us.
True.
And we'll get back to you eventually. we might not be super quick about it, but you know, a lot of these homies that we know, they do one-on-ones, and they want to, you know, they're supplementing their income that way. So we'd be happy to like push people over to different people to help them,
Right.
As well as we're happy to help out as well, and willing to make deals. You know, like.
True.
If you got, we would love to find someone who's really good at doing like reels and shit like that.
Right. We can
So
come to some agreement.
yeah, we don't need to make money. I would imagine for the most part, if we're directing you to someone else, they'll probably want to make a little bit of money off of whatever services.
Right. But
And if I mean, if you don't have something to offer, then probably we'll want a little bit of money for that shit. But yeah, we want to help.
it is a service rendered.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are just naturally a funnel to all these homies and guests that we've had on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they will answer our messages for the
Yeah,
most part.
yeah.
Most of them will.
They're homies.
There was a point where they didn't.
It's true.
And that is not this point. That was a couple years ago.
Couple
The
years
dark
ago.
ages.
But you know,
You
we
can
did
go check those ages out if
Yeah.
you want to.
Yeah.
They're all up
They
there
are
on
all up.
YouTube.
Scroll on down. Sort by oldest.
I'm trying to think of what other kind of things we could be helpful for too, because is that all there is? Setting up a room,
Managing a room,
soundproofing, mixing, mastering, sound design,
songwriting.
yeah, songwriting,
Which all of that just is in the production
right?
sphere.
Yeah,
And then there's the
You tinker
acoustic
with
sphere.
visual art.
yeah.
Yeah,
You want
we
a front of
do.
house guy?
we do mess with 3D animation and stuff like that, and we know
Right.
other homies who do that as well.
Yeah, and kind of within the realm of the arts in general. If you were looking for something specific, maybe we know someone. So might as well just say, "Hey, what's up?"
If you live in Denver and you need some light mechanic work, you can bring your car over. We can tinker with it.
If you want a back rub, Caleb's your guy.
That's gonna cost you.
I'm not a massage therapist, but I will replace your brakes. We can work something out.
Anyway,
It's a pretty good list.
Yeah.
yeah. I just think genuinely the world is trying to make us fucking hate each other right now.
It's true.
And the actual thing that we have to do is come together, because these fucks aren't going to help us do shit. So it's our job to help each other.
These fucks as in the media?
All the people in charge, all the fucking in charge people,
Right.
making it,
All the-
it very, very, very fucking hard to
All the staff.
pay the rent and stuff like that. And so, therefore, you know, we got to figure out ways to get around it. If you need DJ lessons,
Yep.
we can help you with that.
Yep, we can.
We have decks. We have ways.
We have
to help you
ways
with
of
these
making
things.
them talk.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Yes, that's a good shout out for some services that we can provide
yeah.
that I
Maybe-
think are valuable. And I mean, it's for sure hard sometimes to reach out to an artist that you like want to get some one-on-ones with, and it gets just lost in their DMs, or you're like nervous about it,
yeah.
where you can just reach out to us and we'll be like, we'll hit them up.
Yep.
And then nine
we're not-
times out of 10, they're
We're
going to
not
be like, oh,
going to
sick, dude,
charge on
thanks.
top of it.
No, it's
Nothing
not
like that. We're not going to eat any money off of
No,
this.
we're not going to do a middleman fee.
No. No.
We're just trying to connect people.
Yes.
That's the whole reason we made the pod, is so we could connect with people.
Yep.
So if we can help other people connect with people, that's great. Because that also means that then those people who got the one-on-one lessons get good, and then we can get them on the pod.
And then they can be a guest one day. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a, yeah.
It's a self-eating snake.
Yeah. And you're welcome to get in the DMs and ask if you could be on the pod. We might say no.
It's true. But we might say yes.
But yeah, anyway.
What's up,
A killed legacy.
I almost said a skilled.
Oh shit! It's Damien.
Shit, like the son of the devil.
Is that Son
I
of the
don't know.
Devil?
What's that fucking movie?
With the one with Adam Sandler?
No,
Oh, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
no, the old one with the little kid who has like the spawn of Satan inside his soul or something.
I have no idea.
That is who I'm named after. Let's go.
Oh shit!
He said
Shout out
the
Satan.
Omen.
Damn, you're
Big
actually
ups.
named
The
after
Omen,
that?
that's what it
crazy.
is. Which
The
they
Omen.
came out with the prequel like 2 years ago or something, and it was actually pretty damn good. I thought it was good.
Legit named after that?
That's pretty cool.
That's weird.
It is a little weird,
It's pretty weird.
but
Although I hear the devil's a pretty good guy.
that's true.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Depends on the scripture you're reading.
Yeah. Depends on what theology you go by.
Mom was metal as fuck. See, I called it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Shout out metal moms.
That is a metal as fuck.
Yeah.
We're gonna call him Damien.
I know.
If you have any random topics you want to chit chat about, bro, just throw them in the chat.
Yep. All right. And that discussion.
Oh, and the discussion. Okay, cool.
I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like there's much to say past that.
Sure. Always 400 services.
Yeah. I might still make a video. But anyway.
Sure.
I saw a video the other day.
What was the video?
This guy's talking about getting your songs to sound a little bit more, to pop a little bit more like a professional song would. And he was saying putting some kind of a thing that varies the pitch on individual tracks and things is a good way to go about that.
to humanize or what?
Yeah, so like the idea is like with any kind of analog gear, you get like
Pitch drift.
drift and shit.
Yeah.
And that's what the classic recording stuff is doing. And the theory is that if you do that, then
I mean, I could easily, from an audio science, I guess, side, it could cause things to drift in and out of phase, therefore popping them away from each other. So you get a more like a more detailed and depth-filled picture of the audio, as opposed to just like a pretty flat mix where everything is like really sterilely phased together,
Right.
and perfectly in place, like the old if everything is stereo, then nothing is stereo.
Yep.
That same kind of thing. If everything's in pitch, then it's just boring.
Would you want to do it on percussion also?
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
maybe
Why not?
just melodic stuff?
Why not?
Yes.
I feel like
'Cause,
it
I
would
mean,
fuck with transients, potentially.
I don't think so.
Maybe not enough to really
Not really.
matter if you're just doing a subtle...
Yeah,
It's just pitch.
Yeah.
and you got
I
to
guess you're
think,
right.
like a drummer is like he's never hitting the hi-hat the exact same way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's never
that's
hitting the
true.
snare the exact
Oh,
same
yeah.
way.
It's true.
Oh, yeah. And he's never hitting it the same way. And he's getting recorded in through
Right.
multiple sets of gear
That's
that
causing
are
it to
adding shit like that.
Right.
Which, when I heard it, I was like, I want to try that, even though I kind of already do that with everything I make anyway. I'm always adding movement as much as I fucking can on every level that I can possibly think of.
I feel like that would be an interesting addition to like your channel strip idea, especially if it's at the end of the chain, where it's just a little guy that's just moving
Yeah.
the pitch just
Actually, that
so
would be
slightly
sick.
right before like a saturation
Yeah.
unit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can do like, I would say, but even better would be to use some different kinds of ways to do that across the track. So it's not like every single one is doing the same thing.
He has a good question.
Yeah, let's do it.
He says, "Oh, actually, I kind of want to
What?
know what ways you guys boost your drums besides a bass." He's very cockney.
It's a great voice.
Making them hit the mix harder.
Mike, hit the mix.
Boost your drums besides the bus.
I assume he means drum bus, the plug-in in
I do
Ableton.
too.
One of my go-tos
Not the
always,
bussy?
not the bussy, is transient shaping. You don't even. I actually don't even really use a drum bus. Like,
I mean,
maybe there's a clipper that's just kind of.
there's a transient shaper in the drum bus.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah, it's the fucking.
Damn.
It's one of the knobs.
yeah, the compressor.
Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
The Ableton,
yeah, the Ableton
drum bus. Oh, are you thinking that's what he's asking about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what
I
he's
was
talking
just
about, 'cause
I was
he
just
said-
assuming like a regular old bus.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's could be either.
Yeah.
Satan Spawn, can you can you elaborate? Did you mean the Ableton, the drum bus plug-in, or you're saying just like a bus in the traditional sense?
I actually don't like the Ableton drum bus because it adds like sub to everything.
Yes, the
Your
drum
hi-hats
bus,
will
not
just have sub.
transportation. That's
Well,
the third option.
It's
That's
called
third
the drum bus because it's mimicking a drum bus.
Right, exactly.
Which is a thing. Like a return channel that you send your drums to then fatten them up. Which is kind of what I do. I'll either do one or two things at the group level. Like I'll either have some amount of effects on the full drum group because I do bring all my drums together before they go to the pre-master.
Right. So,
Or I will also send them to Ascend and do it that way. Sometimes I'm just curious if that'll sound better. Sometimes I'm in the mood to do buses, and sometimes I'm not in the mood to do buses. And then I'll just do a parallel group within the chain to add things. And usually it has like heavy compression, EQ, and reverb, and distortion or clipping on it. Yeah. Or all, yeah, definitely a combination of most of those, usually. I don't know. What about you guys?
I can walk you through my entire thing. I've been doing basically the same thing, kind of, since I was watching a Tom Finster video, and he was running through kind of his thought process. Is basically the snare, the kick, any random percussion, and then also the hi-hats. All three of those get their own little drum room reverb that's pretty tight and dark.
Damn.
Really low, like we're talking 2% or 5%. Like it's really far back there. And this is where you can kind of play around. Like my kick one is usually like a little wide and super dark to the point where it's basically a rumble. So it's just adding like more tail onto the end of the kick. The snare drum, it's completely mono. So you're just getting this room that's shooting right down the middle because later I'll add more room that's more wide. But that way it gives the snare a pop away from everything else.
Yep. Good.
And then the percussion and hi-hats, I kind of toy around. One of my new favorite things to do is to throw a left-right. This is a thing in Bitwig that you can do where it just automatically splits the left and the right, and you can affect each one separately. But I'll put some convolutions on the left and the right, and they're both like the shortest thing you can possibly imagine. Like they're just white noise bursts that are
that move.
3 seconds long. And I just print out a bunch of those, and then I use those as impulse responses.
3 seconds or 3 milliseconds?
I have a 3 millisecond, a 10 millisecond, and a 1 second.
Okay.
And I rendered out a bunch of them.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So you just sit there and click through until it's like the flavor or color that you want. And yeah, there's one on the left and one on the right, so it gives it this totally weird spatial quality that's super short for the hi-hats. And then all of those are in a drum group, and on that drum group is some New York compression that's fucking slamming to the point where if you were to turn the mix all the way up, it's just like it's just breathing and pumping heavy, and it's just grabbing all those little tiny reverbs that you put and all the character and just kind of forcing it into the empty space.
We talking about glue?
No, it's the compressor plus. But I don't.
No, I don't mean specifically the plugin. I'm talking about glue.
Glue.
Yeah, it is glue, technically.
Yeah.
And then after that compressor, I use Unfiltered Audio's Spec Ops, which is a spectral compressor. And that's doing the same thing. It's doing a New York style compression, but it's super digital. It's like it sounds super crackly and stuff depending on what you have in terms of the parameters. But it's just like I do a natural New York compression and then I do a heavily digital one because it gives it just a different texture on the drums. And then there's a tape after those two that's at like 20%. That's further gluing them. And then depending, there's a send track that's within that drum group that's just grabbing each one of the hi-hats and the snare and the kick all separately so I can tailor how much is being sent into the send. And that is where I have my room, like my actual room that's really wide. And that is usually like a Pro R2 that's then into a convolution that's then into like a weird slapback delay.
Pro R2 into a convolution?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll sit there and just swap them around to see what happens. Okay. But usually the Pro R2 ends up being first because I like the room being then forced into another weird room. I don't know why. It just usually sounds the best to me.
Yeah.
And then that whole send group is at like 10%. So it's like just enough. And it'll sometimes just go down to 2%.
Yeah.
Because like with all the New York compression up top, it's sucking everything so high up. Yeah. So you don't need a lot. And then all of that is clipped and limited. Sometimes saturated depending on how saucy I'm feeling, but usually the tape is doing the saturation.
Damn, I think I need to do more with my drums then.
Yeah, I go hard on my drums.
Yeah,
I like my drums sounding sick.
Caleb's drums do sound sick, everybody.
I like sick drums.
I know you don't know.
And if we want, at some point, I could pull up a project that has all of this happening.
Yeah.
And we could see what's happening.
So you're not doing shit? Awesome. Yeah,
bus wise
on your group?
No, usually it's just a clipper. I will have the kick like
Clipper's good.
Barely touch it, and then just making sure nothing goes over the kick volume.
Yeah.
To get my drums to hit more, I usually just focus on like transients of like each drum specifically, just transient shaping or the bill method of just stealing a transient you like from something else and just putting it on your kick or on your snare or whatever. Punctuate is a really good transient shaper. It's a spectral transient shaper by Newfangled Audio. That one's sick.
Punctuate?
Punctuate. I've been pumped on that one lately. Stab, ST4B, if you don't know about that one, that's like a multi-band transient shaper. That's a good one. And then the classic Kilohertz transient shaper. I'll use like the three of those in combination. I have like a little rack that I just pull up and throw it on.
Right.
And yeah, each of them at like 20% or something.
Oh, damn. You're triple transient shaping on your drums?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's
like
nice
it.
though. Like you just get more like detail out of it.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. It's just
I believe
more to
it.
play with, right?
Ooh, I like that it's
99 books.
I like that it's got this little transient emphasis per band. Jesus Christ. What?
Yeah, which
That's
actually I need to
crazy.
play with that more. I always just leave it at default, which is they're all just up.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll kind of
Christ.
do what that's doing, where like the bottom 5, I'll cut those all the way down. If it's like a hi-hat or something.
And then you can choose how much of that you're actually wanting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And then
I
it
think
shows you.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's honestly worth the money. Like, it sounds amazing.
That's what's up.
Huh.
I gotta try that out.
Invigorate.
Stab might be a little bit cheaper,
Yeah, I think so.
right? And
SD4B.
it's doing a similar thing.
Yeah, I'll use Stab occasionally, but I don't like how, like, it's just like turn it up, and it's like, what am I turning up? Like, I need to know, like, in Bitwig, I'll show you real quick. Why did it bring up? Here we go. If we just go in here and we have transient control. Folks, can you see that? Yeah. So I have how fast I want this to activate. So I can increase the sustain, or I guess here, the attack. I can increase the attack of the transient, but I can choose how fast I want that attack. So I can have it really fast, or it could be slow for like a tom. Like, I don't want it to be like like a like I want like a little bit slower for transient, but I still want it to be accentuated. Where with Stab,
It doesn't have
it's
anything
just
like
it's just like, do you want less or more? And it's
Yeah,
like, well,
right.
I want like to know like the duration of more. Like,
Right.
like how long is more?
Totally.
That is interesting. I haven't thought about that.
Like,
Yeah.
and I don't use it that much. I use
Does
this on
Kilohertz
hi-hats.
have that? Like a time frame?
It does. Yeah, kilohertz does.
I think so.
I don't think it tells you like the milliseconds though. I think it's just like fast and slow.
Yeah.
Oh, it has a
Percentage,
speed.
yeah.
I don't ever use it.
Really? Oh, fuck, dude.
I use the transient control.
Well, yeah. I use.
I
this
don't do a
all
lot
the
of
time.
transient shaping.
This is the only transient shaping that I do is with that guy.
I do. I use my transient shaper. Like, I'll throw it on a reverb group. Like on a reverb in parallel with some sound that I'm trying to work on, just to suck out the reverb fast. I'll pull the release down, or the sustain down, and use that to kind of make the reverb stop quicker.
That's a good move.
Or I'll use it to get rid of a transient in order to have the transient not hit the reverb really hard. Put it before a reverb, take the transient out of that.
Right.
The reverb hit, because a lot of times that like high end transient before a reverb just makes the reverb go, you know?
Right. Or have like an unnecessarily quiet tail.
Yeah.
Because it's
So-
like trying to grab the transient.
Sometimes I'll use it specifically as a regular transient shaper, but like
Yeah, I mean,
not a lot.
yeah, usually I'm only transient shaping like hi-hat loops, like pre-made loops that I need to like get really, really, really tacky.
I'll use shaper box a lot for that.
Yeah, I always forget to use shaper box as a transient shaper. I always forget about it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that. That'd be fun though.
It's one of the best things.
It's so easy.
Yeah, it's one of the best things for that. Yeah, I always
Talk
forget.
about being able to control the exact
right.
amount that
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah.
It's like
The
insane.
exact thing.
Right. I guess in theory, if you didn't want to buy Stab, the kilohertz transient shaper is free, right? So you could just make a multi-band
Yeah.
transient
Yeah.
shaper in Ableton.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think natural phase is better for transients though, like maintaining transients. So if you were like splitting it with an EQ, make sure your EQ's on natural phase. I guess you could also do. Oh, there's a bunch of ways. You could do it.
Yeah. Even just a compressor.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
We better kill our recording right now or what?
I don't think so, but
All right, we're doing good.
but
That was a good question.
We'll see if it
Let's you.
Yeah, I was going to run us through what I was talking about here, but
with the drum group.
Yeah, I mean, I could show you, but it's
I'd be down
dumb
to check it
if you can't hear it.
Oh,
Because it's better if you can like turn things on and off to be like, oh, that's what's happening.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, drums in general, clipping drums on the individual channel, and like clipping, and then also doing some kind of transient shaping into another clipper is a really good way to kind of get them louder.
Mm-hmm.
Multiband compression or spectral compression is really good for bringing up the quiet parts. And whenever you throw clippers in there or you do multiband compression or something like that, you throw an EQ before so that you start clipping it and then poke around and see if something's making it sound good or bad. Like put nodes in there and just sweep around and see if like, oh, if I put a dip at like often like 800 is a good spot. Like put a little dip at 800, it'll make it like not have as much of like that fucking, I don't know what it is, like a boxy like knock to it. And then you'll get more of like the crispy coming out of it and the fundamental happening.
That's a sick move. I need to do that more.
It's so important when you're doing clipping. It's a trick you really get good at if you're mixing a lot, because doing EQ moves like that just to find where it sings is something that makes mixing work really well.
Mm-hmm. Also, just picking good samples off the rip, you know?
Right, that's huge.
Yeah.
But that just, you have to kind of learn that.
Yeah.
It just takes years of trial and error.
Right.
And figuring out exactly like what you enjoy.
Are you talking about the, he says, he saw a tweet about someone putting a Pro Saturn on the master. I'm guessing it is that hyperactive, he put like Viperactive, whatever.
Yeah. He did Saturn on the master?
He put Saturn on the master and just put saturation at like 10K and above or something like that. It's a classic move. Saturate the ultra highs to give it more clarity at the top.
I do a similar thing, but I just use an EQ with a shelf. And I put the shelf visually. I just start there. I visually put it where the hi-hats fall off. So at like 22K, like way up there, I just start to boost up that air. And then I don't look, and I just bring it back until you get that air without the hi-hats kind of flattening out. And I do that on a lot of drum groups, just to get the hi-hats to kind of get more of the air. Yeah, it's really easy to overdo.
My ears aren't good enough for that shit.
But
I'm not going to hear that very much.
It has helped me a lot with the high end, with getting that like the airiness in there.
Yeah.
But I do know a lot of guys who just saturate the living shit out of their the high end in their drums. I don't know how they do it and still keep it like clean.
Me either.
But everybody gets to a certain aesthetic they enjoy differently. Like, and some people don't enjoy it. Like I've had guys do that to my high end, and I'm like, I see what you did, but I don't like it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I think Scope does that a lot with his drums, where he has some sort of bus and just blasts the highs. And it works for his tunes though. Like it never sounds too...
I'll usually multi-band clip and just clip the fuck out of them, so that way then I can EQ the high end a little more safely. But I'm not a super big fan of the really, really bright mixes. A lot of my favorite artists...
terrified of my highs being like distorted like that. Like they are easier to distort without hearing it very well, you know? But if you do have an ear for it, then it does start to just give you like crunchiness up top, and it's not necessarily always what I want. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I want it to sound really crunchy.
It depends on the song.
Yeah,
100%.
for sure.
And it depends, like, if you're stacking hi-hats and you have like 9 hi-hats on top of each other that are all like washing together, you might not want to distort so much because they're just going to bleed together and you're not going to get any clarity out of them. Where if you just have like a trap hat, you can probably fucking slam that bitch.
Yeah.
Because they just need to be little squares. You know, they don't need to, like, they're all alone up there.
Speaking to that, I recently, since Compactor came out, I've been kind of building hierarchy within my percussions. And if something wants to be the most important, I will sidechain Compactor against whatever the other percussion that it might be fighting with, just to get it out of the way, just so I know it gets it out of the way. I might not even like super notice it, but if you do that like kind of like procedurally across your percussion, it can be kind of nice.
I can see that. That's cool.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it can work. I've been doing that kind of procedurally across the tune in general with that. If I got like
Here we go.
a pad that maybe is fighting with a lead sound or something, then I'll sidechain the lead sound to the pad and or the pad to the lead sound and have it ducking out of the way hyper specifically, because you can do that with the compactor.
I had to do that on one of those Halloween edits because I ended up like getting the stems. And then once I had like some drums made, I was like, oh, I need to boost these stems so they like actually sound good next to like slam drums.
Yeah.
And the like music group with the vocal group were just distorting fucking together. I was like, well, they're not supposed to be this loud. They're not really built for this amount of gusto. So I had to compactor one to the other, and I was like, there we go. Right. Now it works at 5 LUFs.
Yeah.
It can work pretty fucking good, yeah. He was asking if we put shit on our master.
Sorry,
he was talking about saturator on
right, the
Saturn on the master.
Saturn. I do
and
use
is there things that
Saturn,
we do on the master?
I do use Saturn 2 a little more often now, specifically for like, oh, I just need this one little band of like tube satch for mixing, especially when like in my drum group.
That's a good call.
If I notice there isn't enough snap out of like the hi-hats and snares together, like when I solo them or just on their own as like just the drum group, they seem fine. But once I add them with all the music and basses and stuff, there's not really like the fucking crack of the snare or the hi-hats. I know from experience that's usually like the 900 to 2K range. And so I'll either use Spectre, which is another multi-band distortion, or I'll use Saturn 2, and I'll just slowly just goose that area and just slowly go. And I'll have that going into a clipper. And sometimes that'll either be on the drum group or on the pre-master, which is where my basses and my drums mix, or on the master, depending. Which has been fun.
I love that.
Yeah. Because sometimes, like, you just got to hammer a screw, you know?
Yeah. I mean, not a bad...
All right, let's see if this works this time.
What is the EQ across the mixing technique where you go in
slingshot
method?
Not a bad slingshot method. Take a Saturn, drop it in there, and just boost one little lane and then drag the lane around.
Oh, right.
A different way to do essentially the same thing.
Oh, that's awesome, actually.
Yeah, instead of
that's
EQing.
a pretty good way to go.
Slingshot saturation.
Yeah.
Satch sling. I did see this one video where this guy was talking about when you're looking at like a Pro Q and you're like you're scared to make a really big shelf or a really big bell because you're like, it looks like I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
But if you were to use a non-parametric EQ where you can't see it, you would be surprised how large those things look, you know, when you're visually looking at them, which is why you should not be like EQing with your eyes.
Yeah.
You should just like grab the EQ and just use your ears. You'd be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to boost this to the ceiling. That sounds good. You know, it just whatever sounds good.
Oh.
Good grief.
Oh, is that Ableton?
It shouldn't be. It should be Bibwig's being retarded. Oh no, it is Ableton.
Rip.
Fucking Ableton, dude. It's all right.
This is why we don't open projects while we're recording.
I mean, usually it's fine. It's just this shit's being especially.
It hasn't
done
been good for a while.
Well, I mean, it worked just the other week.
Yeah,
Just last week, it worked just fine. But usually, usually it doesn't do this. Usually, it doesn't just completely destroy Ableton.
Crash everything.
Which is all right. We can just fucking recover and then continue recording.
Yeah.
Don't worry, folks. Technical difficulties are our specialty.
There's such a thing as a backup.
That was fun.
Did it save the recording?
Oh, it didn't.
Of course it didn't. It's Ableton.
Boo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It saved the first 3 seconds.
Nice. Let's go, Ableton.
Nice.
What the fuck?
Good job, Ableton.
Woo.
That's all right. The audio will just be a little funky until now. Whatever.
Yeah.
Guys, go buy Bitwig. It's better than Ableton.
Yeah. And if you're in Ableton right now, you can get Bitwig for like
super cheap.
$30 or some shit like that.
Yeah, they have like a trade-in special or something.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's crazy as fuck.
Go do it. I know a few guys that are doing it.
Yep.
You know?
People watching
heavy
live,
hitters.
you'll see no difference at all. But people watching on YouTube, sorry. You should have came live.
Or we can just use the live audio and call it a day.
Right, the whole live audio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Might as well just do that. Easier on you anyway.
Yeah, I mean, this is another reason why we just need 2 computers.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Which a buddy of mine...
If we could help you guys do some stuff and you give us a little bit of money, then we would get another computer for that.
Yeah.
We sure would.
They didn't kill our other recording, right? No, this thing's still good. Anyways, drums. Yeah, that's how we deal with drums. It's a long process of figuring out how to make your drums sound good.
Yeah.
But it is a mix of like saturating, EQing, compression, saturating. And like there's a lot of guys out there that I see, and usually they're talking about like recording drums when they're like, you want to make sure you EQ and you do your subtractive and then you compress and then you do your additive EQ and then you fucking saturate. And it's like, or do it backwards.
Yeah.
Like,
might sound cool.
whatever sounds good, dude. Like, it doesn't really matter.
We're in the era of just saying fuck it.
Right.
Just do cool shit.
Like, I'm pretty sure you could go to every top flight producer, and sure, eventually they're all going to kind of come to the same idea of what you should do, but they're all in different orders and they're all doing slightly different things. But but it's really just a play of how you're shaping them, which could be with transient shaping, which could be with compression, how you're tonally shaping them, which is usually EQ, and then how you're beefing them up, which is with a saturator. And usually, I would say generally the saturation comes last. Generally, because the saturation acts as like a type of glue, which that saturation could be with tape, that saturation could be with clipping, saturation could be with limiting. All those will technically saturate things and glue them.
You actually make all your kick drums too.
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time?
Yeah.
I need to get better at that.
A lot of times, a lot of times still, I'll like grab a shield kick and I'll throw it into Kick Ninja and then I'll go from there. So I have a starting point of like a nice tone and then I'll adjust it so it sits really nice phasally with the rest of the things.
Yeah. I have a hard time with shield kicks, low-key.
They are
That's
tough.
one things that I don't use as much. I try to a lot of the time.
They sound sick on their own.
Yeah.
They always sound like nice and just
They're so
buttery
fat.
and roomy. Yeah.
But like they're too fat for me.
Yeah.
Once I fucking bring them down to the tight thing
Yeah, you
that
usually
I
have
want,
to shorten them. You got to shorten them down.
they just aren't kind of hitting like another kick would.
Well, especially at drum and bass beat. Which, who was it? I think it was Droplets was getting one of his tracks reviewed by, what's his name? English boy. He kind of looks like Wade. Seppa.
Seppa. Yeah.
And Seppa was showing him on Vision 4X like how long his kick was, and he was talking about how like in halftime it's generally fine, but once you get up to like drum and bass beat, that's way too long. Like it's just bleeding into
It's like bleeding
everything
into the snare.
right.
Like-
And you know, you could say like, well, it's all the way down at like 80 hertz. It's like, yeah, but in terms of energy, now all that energy zone is taken up by the kick, so your snare doesn't really have room in the speaker cone to come out. So you're not getting the snap and the punch out of your kick drum or out of your snare anymore, or out of your hi-hats, because the kick, the tail is fucking so long. So
Droplets is low key in the chat over here.
yeah,
lurking,
dude. Really?
bro.
I swear to God, it was on his Instagram.
What's up, John?
Maybe it was someone else.
It might have been, but I was like,
Kyoto's or something?
no, but I remember being like, oh, sick, John got his track reviewed by Seppa.
Oh, okay.
I
Nice.
swear
Yeah.
to God, dude, you might want to look on his Instagram. I swear to God.
Oh, Seppa posted it. Oh, so it's easy to figure out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It
On
might have been
Seppa's Patreon, you can
it
do
might have
like,
been a story, but
I think it might have not been Droplets.
maybe not.
He would
it
know.
wasn't droplets.
Yeah, I would think he would know.
Yeah. I know Bezio's had one. I've had one. Are you talking about the deep dives? Maybe.
I don't know. It was just a quick Instagram clip that I watched. Yeah.
I remember the clip. I don't think it was Droplets. Anyway,
Tight. Well, sorry, John.
hope the show was sick as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I hope it was, dude.
Sorry I wasn't there. I'm poor.
Same. That's for a second computer. What's for a second computer? Did you fucking sub to our Patreon, bro?
What'd you do?
I need to re-download Patreon. I don't get any notifications on this new phone.
And we need to update our Patreon.
We do.
We're going to get around to it. We've been busy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we haven't done a
busy.
sample pack in a while.
Yeah, we could do a big one.
Yeah.
They got to
He's
be
a
short
legend.
kicks.
Don't think I did, but I agree. They got to be short kicks.
Yeah,
Yep.
baby.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
short kick game.
Droplets knows, everybody.
He does know. He snows. Is there anything else you had questions on there, Demon Spawn?
A killed legacy.
Yeah.
Damien had a fun little preview of a dubstep inspired track on his
Let's
story the
go.
other day. Yeah, and I was like, ooh.
Dubstep inspired. What kind of track was it? Anyways,
It was pretty
halftime?
dubsteppy, but it felt like 90 BPM.
Oh, cool.
So it was like glitch hop dubstep.
Oh, interesting.
Kind of vibe. Yeah, it was cool.
Nice.
I was like, damn, Damien's leveling up. Look at him go.
Let's go. Dude, we're all leveling up every day. Every
know.
day you sit in that stew, getting XP, baby.
Stewing.
Yeah.
That's how it works. That's how it works. Hello, gang. What's up?
Oh.
Diggy Codina.
It's been a while.
What's
up, Diggy?
I feel like I had another thing to talk about with drums. And now I can't quite recall.
How do you guys layer snares? Are you big on layering
Well,
snares?
that's a fun question.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been diving into snare layering lately.
Usually, I'll just pick one that's like the main guy. And then everything else, usually I usually only do it in samplers. And on the ones that aren't the main, I'll just like increase the attack and then adjust like how the attack moves. So instead of like a linear, like, oh, it's fading in linearly, it's like fading in like this. So it just
Nice.
completely misses the transient. And I'll just sit there and tailor between the two with volume and with like how fast the attack is.
Are you doing that in Shaperbox or
No, it's just in the
manually?
sampler.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't do that often. It's like 40% of the time I'll layer them. Mm-hmm. And it's usually because I'm trying to find something really fucking weird. Because I like weird snares.
Yeah. I've been layering flutes on my snares the past few weeks. Yeah. It's honestly fucking sick.
It's a flute.
Yeah, big ups.
Yeah.
That is a flute.
Yeah. You need to make it like really tight though, and like just barely a part of the tail. Yeah, and you pitch it up, and it just gives it a weird tone.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and it doesn't really like sound like a flute. That. Yeah, it's honestly
like a verb
awesome.
almost.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Right.
I get a similar effect maybe out of I'll do a layer of on whatever my main body snare is, parallel convolution, super tight convolution, and I'll find one where it just really like sings.
Yeah.
And put a little reverb on that bad boy.
Yeah, that's the best.
And just kind of give it a little room that just has a little bit of the character of the original thing, but with a bit of a room on it. Mm-hmm. And then I'll typically do, I might grab a different kind of snare and throw like a bit 8 on there and just use the bit 8 to get noise for like a top end kind of a thing, whether that's the transient or the tail. And then sometimes I'll add a little transient boy on there as well.
Yeah.
Just depends. And then I smash them all together, obviously.
Right. Droplets is saying frequency shifters. I'll do that like with the flutes or like a wood block layer or whatever layer. Frequency shifters are the fucking best.
Yeah. You take a frequency shifter, pitch it up, tightens all the high end up together.
It's especially nice because like every time it hits, it's going to be slightly different. Especially
he sent us
especially
bits.
with the chorus too. Oh, I did.
Oh, you sent us bits, my man. Yeah, we didn't get a notification.
Bits every 10 seconds. Oh no, nobody sent us bits. That's just a notification for us.
Oh, I see.
Real.
I was listening to the original Blacksmith Snare.
Oh, yeah.
Sturven by Bunchen.
Yeah.
And I noticed that it's not just entirely just a blacksmith clang. There's like a really heavy fundamental under it. It's like doo, doo. It's like at like 300 hertz. It's like super low.
Okay.
And the blacksmith's part is slightly flammed right after it, so it's like fling,
Okay.
and it is kind of like more like a roomy,
interesting
thing that happens on the other side of the fundamental, which gives it the heavy weight, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah, that's sick. What Bunchen song was it?
Sturven, Sterven, as I like to say, Sterven.
If you guys don't know what a blacksmith snare is, you like basically coined that term, right?
Yeah.
When we were on.
I mean, we were just hanging out, and I was like, "It sounds like a blacksmith."
Yeah.
There, guys, you guys.
It just is a blacksmith snare. It's obvious.
Yeah, I guess you guys can piece together what
maybe
that
that's
is.
spelled wrong now that I think about it.
Sturven.
Yeah, it's like a hammer against a fucking anvil sound.
Right. I don't know Russ Brooker. He has cool snares.
No, that's right. Sterven. Sterven. So it's just Sterven. I don't know why I put ERN. Oh, we're an hour behind.
Oh.
Fell back.
True.
Funny.
Forgot about that.
We should have a sample pack that's just the blacksmith pack. It's just like
a
40
bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Damn.
That'd be pretty fun.
I don't know if I've ever made one.
Woo. And the lights are back.
We have daylight savings here in Colorado. The most dumb thing ever. It's a cool ass song. And he has a blacksmith snare.
Let's go.
Sick. Those snares are fun.
Droplets.
They're super fun.
Which Russ song should I check out? Should we check out?
Russ Brooker.
Does that snare so good. Damn it, I wish I fucking knew what I was going to talk about.
It's gone forever.
I mean, we're at an hour. We cooked it.
It is basically over. We did cook. I don't know why we cooked so hard.
Because we haven't done
in
this.
Our nature.
Dude, we
I feel like we talked
we
for
haven't
like
done
20
this
minutes.
in a while, and we
I
just
know, right? That was
needed to do this.
I guess.
I've always enjoyed these ones where we get to, not get bogged down by a guest.
they're the worst, right?
Yeah.
Although most of the time that we've done this before, we're in the DAW and it works.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to figure out how to make that work again.
Yeah, I don't know what's.
It's a new computer.
It's not though.
Okay.
I don't know why it could be having issues. Maybe just the computer is having its own issues.
Yeah, there's a lot going on the computer right now.
There is a lot going on in this one computer.
I'm not
guys.
surprised that it fucks up at all. It's Windows.
Yeah, it does have its own little quirks.
Deal with
it is like
audio
the Ableton of operating
paths.
systems.
Right.
Like it's good, but it's also like very fragile
Ableton of
if
operating
you push it
systems.
in the wrong way. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. If you've ever tried to stream, you know.
rude boy, don't what?
At least with audio stuff. Streaming is easy until you bring in a DAW.
Let me,
it stops working.
Let me ask the chat here. Should we move our streaming to Kick instead of Twitch?
Ew.
Ew.
That sounds gross.
Oh. I feel like Twitch is ew.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel like
they're
no
in-
one cares about Kick, really.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of people leaving Twitch for Kick.
Really?
Yeah,
I
because
mean, we could try it.
Twitch doesn't pay people that much, and they've had a bunch of controversy around like their live events,
Yeah.
where like a lot of bad things have happened, and Twitch has done nothing about it, and a lot of people are very upset
And it's
about
owned
it.
by
Bezos.
Bezos.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Amazon.
Yep.
But it's been good to us so
It's
far, I
fine.
guess.
It's fine.
But I'm just curious if people would watch on Kick, but I guess we don't have that many people watching anyways.
we've got a good
Besides
little
you beautiful
we have
people
a
right
good
now.
little
Yeah.
group today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
We did have a good group. Thank you, Diggy, Mr. Droplets, and Damien.
Diggy, we still need
Yeah.
to get you on stream one day.
Right, bro.
Come be a guest.
Come be a guest. Well, folks, that's basically the end of the show. 239 is the episode number in case you want to come back and watch it on the YouTube later.
Yeah. Go make some blacksmith snares. Go
Yeah.
make some flute snares.
Make your drums fat.
Wade's DeLorean, nice little
It's DeLorean.
Ready Player One nod there.
Oh.
Even though just to the movie, not to the fucking book. The book's better.
That's what everyone says. I need to check it out
Dude,
because I
it's-
love the movie. So
Yeah.
that means I'm gonna fucking shit my pants
But
over
like
the book.
all three keys in the movie are not what they are in the book. Like none of the tests he does in the movie are the same as what's in the book. And the book like has a giant part that's like an ode to Rush and the album 2012, which is like or 2112, which is like one of the best albums ever written ever. It's so good. The book is so good. But anyways, folks, thanks for tuning in tonight. Big shout out to our guest here.
You did great.
The fish tank.
Fish tank, you did great.
Thanks, guys. Crushed it. All these guppies are just eating some shit off the snail right now,
Nice.
off the top of that rock.
Shout out guppies.
Shout out guppies.
Guppies, they be fucking.
They be fucking, dude. Folks, we'll see you guys next week.
Later, everybody.
Go follow at 400 TPL on Instagram.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Get all the updates.
And go check out the recent Droplets episode.
Yeah.
Is that one's out, right?
No, it's not out yet, but it'll go
Very
out this
soon.
week. Yep.
Yes.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. We will see you again on the flippy floppy floopy.
Goodbye.
Go make your drum smack.
Yeah.
If you have more questions, go to the Discord. It's you can find it on always400.com.